Free throw good, Stoudemire. And the Suns making a change here. And both free throws good for Stoudemire.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Chandler Parsons.
Sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here in our NBA on 2K Sports studio, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal at your service. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Milwaukee Bucks at BMO Harris Bradley Center. For Milwaukee, it's been a difficult part of the season. They haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so, just one win in 5 games. Man, it looked for all the world like Chris Bosh was going to go to Houston when LeBron James went to Cleveland, but instead he stays with Miami.
Well, after playing the third fiddle to LeBron and Wade over the last 4 years, now he takes a larger role. Now the team belongs to Chris Bosh. We will see what they can do.
Is he capable of being the man in Miami?
He's more than capable. He's an efficient shooter. 2010, his whole career, he's a good player. You want to be the man? Now you're the man.
The game's about to tip off. We get you out to Kevin Harlan.
It's an Eastern Conference battle here at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court to their advantage. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And for the Heat right now, they're focused on getting off to a good start on this road trip. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
You know, for the Heat, they've been off to a slow start this season, quite honestly. An elite team, but they've yet to show that on the court.
Well, that's absolutely right, Clark. Too early to panic, but there have to be some alarm bells going off. This team is just too talented, too gifted to find themselves battling just to make the playoffs.
So here's Miami's starting group. Dang and Bosh are the 3 and 4. Dragic is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Wade. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Pass to Dragic. Bosh sets the pick for Dragic. Dang with it. And it's Ensign picking him up. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. So for the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period.
Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
Here's Wade. The shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, leading by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Coming up next Wednesday night, December 10th, James Harden and the Houston Rockets go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Do not miss it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Jared Bayless is out there with Mayo. Then there's Jared Dudley. Then it's Miles Plumlee. And it's Ilyasova in at the power forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here's Chalmers. O.J. Mayo missing his last shot. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Back to Chalmers. He dishes it to McRoberts. His three-pointers off the mark. Kicks it to Plumlee. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Miami, Whiteside's checked in for Anderson. Haslam comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Dragic in for Luol Deng. Wade with it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wade's got the first basket of the second quarter for Miami. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. But Julia cannot hit. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Bucks lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. And Milwaukee has possession. A 2-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, loss or no loss, that was a fantastic game, Clark. They can be proud of the way they battled at least.
I suppose, but Steve, it still was a really heartbreaking loss. I mean, you hate to lose in overtime. No matter how hard you played, it still leaves you very empty and disappointed when you come up short.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. On the perimeter, Wade and Deng. Chris Bosh is out there with Whiteside, and it's Dragic in at the point. They get the rebound. Here's Middleton. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Deng dishes to Wade. The feed to Whiteside. Outside Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
Yep, and that's exactly what he did.
Whoa, Nelly. Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
That was huge, guys. Absolutely huge.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks ahead, up 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Coming up Friday, December 6th, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on Pau Gasol and the Chicago Bulls. Do not miss it.
Here we go.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
Here's Chalmers. We've got Miles Plumlee, Jared Dudley out there with Parker. Then it's Mayo, and it's Carter Williams in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Rockets the pass to Haslam. He kicks it to Chalmers. 6 to shoot. Mick Roberts dishes to Dang. Fade away. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now the Bucks moving it up. It's tipped. Stolen by Chalmers.
Still a chance, but they've got to score here.
Yeah, every possession is necessary.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. To tie it up. It's good. A tremendous three to tie it up.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Mayo into the lane. Money!
You know, they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Well, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now. They can be very aggressive.
Here's Dragic. The pass to Chalmers to take the lead. Count it!
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Outside Mayo to win the game.
Wow! Down it goes at the buzzer. A spectacular finish to this game.
Breathtaking, Steve. Absolutely breathtaking. I'm out of breath.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, O.J. Mayo.